Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories playthrough. Now we begin the second half of the worlds of this game. Well, in Sora's playthrough, anyway. Because we are doing Reverse Rebirth, as we've stated earlier.
Yeah, I forgot.
I forgot about that too.
Alright, so we have 4 worlds to choose. Neverland, 100 Acre Wood, Atlantica, and Hollow Bastion. We're going after Neverland first.
Getting the horn one out the way first.
Getting the... out of all the worlds, I consider Neverland to be the second most boring of the new worlds to explore. Well, not new, we've been here before.
Neverland's boring.
Neverland, yeah, I'm just going for straightforward. I don't like Neverland in this game.
What, in this game, or?
In this game in particular.
Okay.
It is easier to
I
imagine
don't
you
think-
being in a more complex ship, though.
I don't think, out of all of the very abridged and needless Disney plots we've had so far in this game, Neverland's kind of bores me the most.
Neverland's 1-for-1 Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, well, with lack of Heartless Kyrie.
Oh,
And Sora and Rika running over the border.
Yeah. This is post running on water.
And now you can fly.
Yes.
No glide.
My fault. Glide.
Big difference.
Falling with style. But now that we've entered the second half of the worlds, ladies and gentlemen, there is... Now we can... and Matt mentioned it earlier, the Keys Rewards card
Yeah.
will start spawning now. They
Well,
will,
a lot more commonly, anyway.
They won't... No, because they don't spawn in the other worlds.
I could have sworn...
I tried it.
I was thinking of regular Kingdom Hearts Chain
Maybe,
Memories.
yeah, maybe it applies in regular Chain of Memories, but off screen, I was going. One of the things I was planning on doing was showing all the key to rewards rooms, and I spent about an hour grinding enemies in the other worlds, and I didn't get any key to rewards cards. But the moment I tried to do it in Neverland or any of the other worlds, second encounter. But anyway, I managed to get a third Cloud card while I was off screen doing a bit of grinding there, and because of that, we can now utilize Cloud's Omni Slash, which is very
Really just
him
him
love
flying
it.
around and slashing.
Yeah, it's not always accurate, even if you hit the reaction command on time, because the enemy's actually the sword has to come in contact with the enemy.
Right.
But to me, it's much better than Cross Slash, and here you go.
Alright.
That's your key to rewards card.
These still show up rather frequently now, which is really cool for us. What was I going to say? If you can, you might want to swag yourselves a pirate card here if you're really lucky. All zeros helps you in the duels.
Yeah.
All zeros.
Hey, it's good for defensive decks.
Yeah, for you, it's great. When it's used against you, it's annoying. Not
Well,
so much.
you only get it used against you once.
Well, we'll see as we get into the fight with Hook, but there is a very simple way to counter the all zeros enemy card if you're not using Parasite Cage.
Yeah.
You just wait for Hook to attack you, and then you just counter with your own attack.
Right.
It
But then it becomes boring because he may never do that. Because I swear to God, I've sat there once on Primo and he just said, "Great, good time."
Oh, we're talking about Captain Hook.
Yeah,
What other hook was there?
I don't know.
we're talking about an actual metal Hook. Look at it just stand there. And another thing to
I see you threw all magic slates out the fucking door.
in the first 2 encounters we've had, that's pretty much all the battles we're going to be showing for this world, ladies and gentlemen. Because we got the returning pirates, stuff like that. We also get Dark Balls in this world, which is why I showed this encounter off, because we had a Dark Ball encounter. But that's it. Those are the only 2 random encounters I'm showing for the rest of this world.
Except, okay, man. Wow.
Unless I have something to show off specifically, there's really no reason for me to show repeated counters. I really want every world to be at least 1 or 2 videos, 3 at the max, depending on how long we're here. And at this point in time, all my journey through each world is very formulaic. After we go to the first room, I try to make the second room a calm bounty room so you can see what kind of treasure you get. In the case of Neverland, you get teleport.
Which is actually a damaging move, isn't it?
Yeah, you teleport. No, you teleport right behind the enemy and it stuns them.
Oh.
I don't know if it inflicts actual damage. We won't know because I don't use it.
Yeah. Some of the slates in this game are rather impractical in terms of cost card pointage or whatever you got. I mean, that's part of the game's charm to it, though, when you think of it. You can customize your own deck to take advantage of whatever slates and strategies you want to make.
Once you actually learn the slates, anyway.
Yeah.
It's not like you can do teleport from the beginning of the game.
Or lethal flame.
Me frame.
I read mistranslation as I see it. So thank you, Johnny. I know my proper pronunciation, but to me, that guy will always be sick.
The miracle never happened.
Indeed. And he just lost like a whole bunch of
Yeah,
other
you
points.
did.
Wait, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a whole bunch of points coming out from the lamp, but then the guy said, fuck you.
Because I think they don't count until you get that Moogle point prompt on the left side there. You just saw.
Right. That's like law never happened.
You missed.
So basically every fight here is just you flat blinding our viewers with a heart.
Gotta test the viewers for epilepsy every once in a while. Don't full screen this.
No. Or don't be in a well-lit room when watching this video.
Now, the key to rewards rooms offer treasures that are a little rarer than the stuff you can get in the Com Bounty.
Yeah, but getting to them is kind of a pain in the ass at times.
At times. If you just, you have a higher chance of, and I think you mentioned this in Halloween Town, you have a higher chance of getting key to rewards cards if your map cards are, if your map cards are maxed out.
That too. That's the other factor. Because once you got all the map cards, there's nothing else the game can really give you.
Yeah.
So either you get the key to rewards, you get an enemy card, or you get a fat load of nothing. Meanwhile, what do you gotta go break another water for? What if they die of thirst?
Everything is suspect. Thunder Raid.
That ain't too bad. I don't really like the raids too much though because they only hit once.
Well, you throw the Keyblade once, and then it just comes back to, in comparison to something like Strike Raid, which you can throw multiple times.
Right.
But if you have good aim, then you can get multiple hits, especially as the Keyblade is coming back on the turning point. You can get multiple strikes that way. But raids are usually something I don't use, regardless if it's elemental or if it's Strike Raid in general.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, you go right off the cliff.
But really, that's just Chain of Memories does offer you a lot of ways to attack enemies or approach battles, depending on all these different sleights that you get. But
shit.
Bottomless darkness.
A lot of
this is a fucking waste.
Yeah, it's just a pitch dark.
It's a pitch dark room to fight shadows. That's
Yeah.
it. Boring.
But
Yeah.
to me, a lot of the sleights are. I'm not that kind of guy that feels I can get any more fun experimenting with sleights that to me are just more impractical than anything else.
Oh no, man! I just use some good ones like Tornado, Quake.
But there are exceptions. Like some sleights you just can't help but use because they're so great.
Yeah.
But how many are there?
Quite a few. Like I said, it's all up to you, and that's all up to whatever you decide to make it as.
Well, no, if it's all up to me, then it's all subjective. I'm asking
Right.
you.
And that's just it. It is subjective.
No, but I'm asking you though, as personally.
What was the question again?
What kind of sleights do you like to use?
Tornado, Quake, Sonic Blade, Lethal Frame, Blizzaga, Thundaga, Curaga, Salvation if I got it. What else was there? Pretty much Summon Sleights, Defend Sleights, Blazing Donald's good for a chuckle. Furaga. I already said, basically like Cure Slates mixed with items. Because if I use like a Cure Slate and combine it with a low-level item, I can save on card points and reload the deck. Quite a few possibilities, really.
You're more talking about just a combination of cards that don't exactly make a different attack, rather just a combination.
Well, I just mentioned Tornado, Quake,
Well,
Blizzaga,
but you also
Furaga, Thundaga.
but you also mentioned. Well, no, but see, I don't count something like Curaga because I think that's common sense.
But that's a slate is any three cards that come together. So if they
Okay,
will count.
I should rephrase. A Curaga sleight,
Yeah.
not that fascinating. It's just Curaga.
Well, yeah, I've also used Mega Flare. I've used Quake. I've used Tornado. It's stupidly fucking broken in this game because now it actually catches bosses.
What?
Curaga Slate.
What do you mean catches bosses?
I mean Tornado Slate.
Tornado doesn't work on bosses. I tried it.
Try again because I got Larzine on one.
Which one? Who did you catch?
I caught Larzine, Riku. Spoiler alert: you fight Riku.
Really? Oh no.
Do tell, Matt. Do
The
tell.
only ones you can't catch with are the really obnoxious giants, but human-shaped bosses you can catch. I've used Antetsuken. I've used Ars Arcanum. I've used Ragnarok with Jafar cards. And only with Jafar cards.
The Jafar card's pretty disgusting in this game.
You'll need it if you want to use something like Ars Arcanum and Ragnarok, otherwise your shit just gets broken.
Or Lethal Frame, for that matter.
No, Lethal Frame you can easily get off with a high number
Lethal
of
Frame, well,
cards.
the enemy still moves until he gets caught in that time stop. And until then, the enemy's still free to move. And God forbid you miss.
So where we going?
All these slights and more, though, we'll be showing off a few specifically. I'm not going to show off all the slights because, again, a lot of them are just that impractical to me. And to me, if I had a choice between using something that will guarantee me a lot of damage compared to something that's more experimental, but is not as flashy or as damaging, I'm going to choose the one that's guaranteed to me to do more damage.
And that's what I can get out of my slights. Tornado is fucking nasty.
Strong initiative.
Yeah, basically, the Keyblade... No, I'm thinking of a different one.
So you picked up a giant germ card.
×2. What does strong initiative do, Johnny? I forgot.
Giant germ. A strong initiative?
Yeah.
If you strike the enemy to initiate battle, they'll begin the battle with 3/4 of their HP missing.
Oh.
Damn!
I was thinking of a different card when I said that. I was thinking of a martial walking where the Keyblade power goes up.
Yeah, that's martial walking.
Yeah. Oops.
There's also lasting days, which the enemies are confused for a longer period of time.
Stun.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Well, the same thing, confused.
Now confusion, they can move around.
No, confused is what you suffer from.
Damn.
Well, no, that wasn't an insult. Don't tell me you're wrong. I'm sorry, I just realized what I said.
I want to go home to London.
What are you talking about?
Well, I was here and I was forced to read Mein Kampf by Hook, and damn it all, he had a few good points.
What? Well, if it's Hook, wouldn't it be me Kampf?
Huh?
Wendy, don't make me turn the ship around. That's exactly what I want to happen, Peter.
Wendy, you're coming with me, and that's that, or it's gonna be 5 in the eyes. And you want me to go with you?
And Wendy wants to go back home. Peter ain't having any of that.
No, you ain't growing up on my watch.
Damn. Oh, you roofed a little.
Should have used a stronger dose of tink dust.
Tink dust.
So now okay, so we lost Peter. Like, we give a shit.
Yeah.
In terms of friend cards, though, Peter can be really useful if you got good aim.
All he has to do is slide around. All he has to do is fly around. One thing I used to hate about him in the Game Boy Advance game, I think it was him in the Game Boy Advance game, if not, I just remember Kingdom Hearts 1. He flew around and tried to call for a nematode.
It's not here, Peter. Give up. No, with Peter, though, in terms of the friend card, when you activate it, Peter will do a few slashes by himself, and then you'll get a reaction command to mash the triangle button. He'll do a lot of repeated jabs. If you got good positioning and get like say, like a Heartless trapped in a corner, you can do a lot of stabs, and you get Moogle points for doing it, too.
Yeah. Another good world to come to if you need to, like, grind up on the,
Yeah. If anything, this world's better, because the more floors you go up, the more experience you get.
Right.
You also get more Moogle points. Is that a Moogle or a bird?
Or blue for Blue's Clues.
I said... So, what are we buying here today, Johnny?
Oh, since we're now in the second half of Castle Oblivion, the Moogle rooms get a bit
better items.
Yeah, they get a bit of an upgrade in terms of what you can buy.
Yeah, you'll notice that by means of their by the band that
The straps.
band they wrap around the pack.
The straps on the cards. But they can still upgrade one more time after this.
Yeah. And
Well, we're not going to see that.
But you'll get the best shit.
Yeah.
By the way, if you happen to have gotten an Elixir card from wait, that's right, 100 Acre Woods.
That's 100 Acre Woods where you get your first one.
Yeah, no, that's why before I got mine, then I went to a Moogle shop, got me a level 9 Elixir. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, Pooh. Why, thank you, Pooh.
Was that the sound of gentle jizzing?
Hey, I just... Shit, I've jacked it twice since we started this.
Ew.
SGB behind the scenes.
Falls bounty.
Yeah, that's basically where you got a 1 in 3 shot at getting a treasure, and the other 2 are just heartless. Still, you can knock them the fuck around and get experience points.
Yeah,
so.
that's still, it might as well be.
It may as well be the better bounty.
Yeah, it might as well be experience in a box.
I would have liked it if you tried to open one and instead you get bopped in the face with a glove.
Or a Reaper that cuts your HP down to 1.
Persona.
Still don't like that, by the way.
Oh, it gets worse in Persona 4.
I know, you told me.
Oh shit.
Well, not really worse. He's pretty easy in that game, and he gives you one of your character's ultimate weapons.
I'm sorry.
Pretty much, yeah. That's exactly what it is.
So you got the fairy heart?
Yeah.
Well, now we can start getting fairy harps. Yeah. In terms,
I haven't equipped them. I still like my craft claw.
it's an upgrade compared to the Olympia, because it has star recovery.
What's his finishing blow?
Well, if you want to get to that technical, I'm not sure how its recovery is from card breaks.
No, I'm not talking about recovery. I'm talking about finishing blow power.
Oh, in terms,
Wild Crush. This is funny.
I do love Wild Cry. I showed this off plenty of times before.
Yeah, you
I don't know why I'm not activating it now, though. I think I forgot I had it. Oh, no, because I only have 2 shadows here.
And you got another key to
Another key to
rewards.
rewards card.
Nice.
And you can only hold one at a time, though, to remember that.